There's been a little change. We're going to open with I Open My Heart to the Universe. I trust that those lyrics are in the program, and they're not. Okay, so just follow along with me. The lyrics are very easy. So I open my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. So we'll pray a little longer and we'll stay a little longer till there's nothing left but God. And then we'll repeat that, and then we'll sing, I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms and raise them to the sky. We repeat that. I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms and raise them to the sky. And then we sing, I open up my heart. I open up my heart. I open up my heart. And that's it. So, in this version of Sing Along with Will, which is connected to I Sing Along with Mitch, you are all welcome to sing along. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. So we'll pray a little longer and stay a little longer till there's nothing left but God. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. I open up my heart to the universe, accepting love, accepting peace. So we'll pray a little longer and stay a little longer till there's nothing left but God. I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms and raise them to the sky. I open up my heart, I open up my mind, I open up my arms and raise them to the sky. I open up my heart one more time. I open up my mind, I open up my mouth and raise them to the sky. I open up my heart, I open up my heart, I open up my heart.
Wow, this is Will's debut as a solo musician here at CCL. And he was very clear with me that he's more of an instrumentalist than a vocalist. So thank you. That's coming from him, not from me. So originally we were going to do just piano. And then he said, well, I'll lead the sing-along. So here we are. So we're doing it together, all of us. So welcome, everybody. Good morning. It's All Souls Day, isn't it, in the Christian tradition? Very thin veil between where we are here on the planet this morning and, just the great beyond, which is right here also, isn't it? It's who we are. It's all one. So we're doing things a little bit differently this morning. We have a shorter service than we usually do because, as we've been mentioning here on Sundays and also in our newsletter, St. Matthew Lutheran Church is having an open house today, and it's a celebration of the opening of their new entrance, which is right over here. And it's an accessibility entrance with accessible restrooms, and they're very excited about it, and they're celebrating, and it's a beautiful day. They have invited us to join with them So the event runs from 12 until 2, and the ribbon cutting is at 12:30. So I'm going to slip out after this initial part of the service, and I've been invited to meet with the community. They'd like to know who we are. So starting with me. So I'm going to go downstairs a little early, and Reverend Paul will continue the service until about 12:15. And then all of us are invited to come downstairs for the ribbon cutting. So that's what we'll do today. And I invite all of you who can stay. We've cut our services short, so we won't have our normal coffee and refreshments. We'll go downstairs, and they have refreshments for us down there, including Mr. Softy. So that'll be the fun part. So back to All Souls Day. Miss Holly here has created this little poster over here in remembrance of two of our dearly departed members, Mia Kelly, on August 30th, which was Thursday of this week. She departed a year ago. So we're just holding her in our memory and remembering who Mia was and is, right? The eternal soul part of her that, when I think of Mia, I think of love and graciousness and kindness to every person she interacted with. And well, hats too, yes. Hats too. But I really just want to emphasize how much love she radiated in every interaction she had with every person in her life. And we remember her for that and her hats, which she had quite a collection of them. And also, we're remembering Reverend Al today. Those of you who knew Reverend Al, today would have been his birthday. It is his birthday. So we remember him as well. So if you have a minute after service and before you go downstairs, you can come and look at that poster. And Holly is going to be doing our reading today, and she will just speak very briefly about what she has created. The other remembrance I want to mention is Reverend Marlene. Next Sunday is the first anniversary of her transition, and we are holding a remembrance service for her, a Taizé service, which is music and readings. And so many of you have been to Taizé services, and Marlene actually created the Taizé service here at CCL together with Ginger. So Ginger will be here on November 16th, the Sunday after, so 2 Sundays from today, and she created her own Taizé service, and she performed it during the summer when she was on tour, and she's bringing it here with us. So I invite you to come and celebrate Marlene's life as well, Reverend Marlene. Okay, one other thing I just wanted to mention, when I drove in here this morning, the parking lot was so full. So just for future reference, we are allowed to park on the street. I wasn't aware that we'd have a parking, we may have a parking issue today, but just for future reference, we can all know that we can park on the street in future. All right, thank you. So let's go into prayer very briefly. Open up this beautiful heart-centered service. And I welcome those of you who are new here and who I haven't seen in a while, or a few of you. I invite you to bring your awareness out of the external activity of the day, and there's always a lot for each one of us, and bring our awareness in our heart. And just take 1 or 2 breaths. Knowing that as we breathe, we are connecting deeply and profoundly with that eternal part of ourselves that is love, that is light, that is the eternal presence of the divine. And we know right here and right now that this service today and the celebration with the St. Matthew community and our interactions with them are imbued with peace and love and harmony and the presence of the divine. We know that is already so. And we hold that awareness through this service today and through the day. And I ask you please to join with me in holding that awareness throughout your day. And in that, recognition. We express gratitude and appreciation for CCL, for St. Matthew's Lutheran Church, and our partnership, for each one of us together. So we really feel grateful for each other. And we feel that gratitude flowing copiously from our hearts. And I'm getting an image of Kathy Milano right now. She is going to do a beautiful meditation today. And I know we will be centered in our hearts. And in that, please join with me in saying thank you, and so it is.
We're going to do prayer of St. Francis. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there's injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there's darkness, only light. And where there's sadness, ever joy. Oh, Master, grant that I may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. It is in pardoning we are pardoned, in giving of ourselves that we receive, and in dying that we're born to eternal life.
And so it is. Thank you, Will. And now we're going to have Holly up to do our inspirational reading.
So another word or two about All Souls Day, also known as the Day of the Dead, a celebration of those who have passed. And so in honor of Mia's passing October 30th and Reverend Al's birthday today, I am wearing leather feathers in honor of Reverend Al and a Mia hat, and the items up here are all connect to them in one way or another. So precious, precious souls. Today's reading, entitled Getting and Giving, from Living the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. One of the laws of radiation says that the absorbing power of a substance is equal to its emitting power, which means that the ones that absorb the most must be the ones which emit the most. Or, to state the proposition in another way, we can take in only what we give out. Jesus said, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." Now, here is a law in nature verified by science, and we believe that every law in physical nature is reproduced in the laws of mind. This would have to be so if the universe is one system rather than two, and if unity is to be maintained throughout the whole. There's a reason for these things, and the reason is that everything moves in a circle. Everything bends back upon itself. As a man sows, so shall he reap, and so must he reap until he sows differently. Whitman said that the gift is most to the giver and comes back most to him. And we all know that since the universe is in balance, nothing can leave any point without an equal something returning to it. Each one of us is a point in the infinite mind, a center in the consciousness of God or the living spirit. We do not live because we understand life or even put life into our own living. We live because life lives in us. We could make no greater mistake than to think that we created either life or law, but it would be an equal error to suppose that we escape life or law. We are subject to it, but not in any predetermined sense, for no matter what happened yesterday, we can change its sequence today. If we have given out but little and received only an equal amount, we can begin to give out more. And just as surely as we do this, more will return to us. The giving and receiving are at the center of our own being. The going out from us is but one end of the coming back to us. And the coming back to us is merely the other end of the going out from us. The whole thing is so simple that its very simplicity eludes us. And we look for a more profound reason for the universe being in balance, and why being in balance, it automatically proclaims the law of justice. If the going out and the coming back are equal, then in a certain sense, like the energy and mass of Einstein, they are equal, identical, and interchangeable. To refuse to give is to refuse to live to the fullest extent. To refuse to give love is to refuse to receive love. That which we refuse to give out not only closes the door on giving, but on receiving as well. All this sounds like quite a tough proposition until we come to realize that if it were any other way, we would not be free, but would be bound by external circumstances. Freedom can exist only on the proposition that it is first of all individual. If we know that we ourselves are centers of distribution and centers of accumulation, and that the two are equally identical and interchangeable, and if we know that nothing interferes with this but ourselves, we are free to act as we would be acted upon. This is why Jesus said, "All things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets." So endeth the reading.
Let me make sure I'm in the right order. Yep. So now I would like to bring up Kathy Milano to do our meditation.
I'm on the clock today. So we're going to use technology to make sure that I'm on the clock today. So there are so many aspects of what's already been said that are woven into where our focus is. So let's take everything that's been written in the manual, that's been sung, that's been prayed, and that's been read, and turn it into a very simple practice. And we can do that in 12 minutes or so. Okay. Take a breath with me and allow your eyes to close or to rest gently where you'd like them to rest. That would be sufficient. Take a breath with me. But let your hands, if you choose to, cross upon your heart, one palm on top of the other. And today we speak of love as a unifying field. We speak of returning to love as a unifying practice. And the best way to enter the unified field that we are, all aspects of life, natural, every aspect of humanity, every spark of light, every element in this beautiful garden that we live in. We bring our attention to what is natural, the breath, and the strongest organizing potential of the physical energetic body, which is the heart. And flipping your hand so that the other palm is on top now. The technology for organizing your physical energetic body into coherence is already built within. The simple action of heart breathing, palm upon palm, energy center upon energy center, breath in and out, and the communication of light, information, energy, love itself, radiating throughout and outward, within and inward, breathing in life and breathing out life. This is a practice of recognizing that life breathes itself naturally. The art of surrender happens naturally. The gift of life comes and in the perfect time surrenders itself outward so that the gift of life continues. And then again, received, surrendered and given. This receiving, this sharing is a harmonic in and of itself. And flipping your hands one last time simply ensures that through these placement of your beautiful palms, feeling the rise and fall of your chest with a natural breath, engaging the heart, engaging all filaments of light, nadis, meridians, chakras, naturally moves the energetic and physical body into coherence so that the field itself, unified, breathes more powerfully. And here, with this group, moves more naturally into coherence so that this group, the harmonic field represented in this room, breathes love more naturally. And in this very moment, we are breathing with those that are watching at any point in time. And at this very moment, we are breathing with those who are in physicality beneath us, our beautiful community coming into union and harmony. One holy space stacked upon another holy space planted in the garden of the Mother. This is how the unified field breathes itself today. The coherent field is the healed state. The coherent field is the state known as love, wisdom, beauty, the sacred reciprocity of the breathing in and out, the sharing of information, the spiraling, the circling, the encircling. Every point of life has access to this. Now there's an opportunity to focus solely in any moment on the coherent heart space so that you become not only a field of coherence, but that you choose perhaps a quality of that field that has no opposite. Unified love, unified wisdom, unified truth, unified beauty, unified peace. When the system is organized and radiating, and your focus is strong, this is your communication broadcast. And when the group itself, more than one, gathers, well, then the natural field, what we know is Earth, the celestial realms, what we know is all of the luminous bodies, well, they pay attention and join in the breath. So now you can breathe with the ancestors, the lineages, the angels, the mothers, the masters, our great mother, our first mother, Pachamama, the elemental kingdom, that of earth and water, fire and air and ether. We call all of the plants and the stones and the crystals and the animals that are on 2 legs, known as humans, kangaroos, 4 legs, those that slither, the creepy crawlers, and the finned and the furred and the flying ones. We call all of the energies of the mother that flows through the streams and the ponds, the lakes, the large rivers, the oceans, and all creatures living within. We take every element now and every breath, and we focus as unified love. And we breathe love, breathing it in from the field. And our partners, fueling and sourcing the body. And when we're ready, when it feels right, we let it go. Showering, radiating, broadcasting love throughout our body, our field, this room, our partners, the earth, the celestial realms. And life begins this dance in earnest, breathing love for every aspect of life without exception. And the field says, breathe with me. And when you breathe as unified love with the strongest focus, every time the mind strays, the in-breath reminds you. Breathe in the power of love that is present everywhere. And when you are ready, let it go powerfully and beautifully. And it knows exactly where to travel and who to touch. And you begin again. And this unified field of love, devotional in its nature, reminds you, as you breathe it in, to allow every cell particle and wave of your being to be sourced, strengthened, embraced, to be filled with this love so fully that you begin to brighten, and that you, as an illuminated field, when you're ready, now have a more consciously stronger exhale to send out that radiance. Let it become real, sourcing yourself, brightening, and the exhale is the intent to source love everywhere, without exception. Breathing in even more. Love offers itself freely. Breathing in love, brightening, strengthening any area, mental, emotional, physical, energetic, spiritual, any area of your life, brighten it. Send that love and imagine, sense, experience it brightening in this harmonic, coherent state. And with gratitude that is sufficient, now share this healed state out through the world, breathing love. And in the broadest view of this breath, imagine, if you will, that the angelic realm are present throughout the skies, the heavens, the room, throughout the earth, and arms and wings of light thrown open, heart ablaze. Their whole system is simply receiving the breath that you send, illuminating these beautiful ideas of love. And their exhale is vast, a cosmic storm of beautiful love radiating throughout the heavens, throughout the planets, every aspect of the cosmos and its informational streams. And where does this love go? Well, wherever it is needed. Imagine that all the forests, the mountains, the rivers and the oceans, every creature in their moment of fluidity, with your next exhale, breathes in the power of love that is floating through this earth, rippling through every material without impediment. Received so fully and in their own perfect time, their exhale, their release, their movement spreads this love throughout the planet, deep within the mother, across the surface and upwards. All because you are breathing love together. And now just a gentle breath and breathe back into your own body. And notice that your awareness is right here in the fullness of your being, that you're vibrating differently, that you're shining differently, of course, for you are love incarnate. This is the nature that you seek, and yet here it is, a simple act of breathing love with all of creation. This is the unified field of love and the act of breathing love that comes with no opposite, has no enemy, and has no difficulty resourcing anything you place your mind upon. It is with the deepest gratitude that this field itself was able to communicate through the breath, through the energy, through the language that you understand, and through the sensation that your body now knows even more strongly. To remember and remind you, and for all of creation to remember and be reminded that this is love incarnate. And participating in this changes not only the world that you live and move in, but the cosmos that this seemingly small aspect called the earth lives and moves and has its being. And for this, the field of unified love, beauty, wisdom, peace, generosity, and all those beautiful, what you call ideals, simply unifications, offer the deepest love and gratitude. And take a breath and gently pull your energy fully and completely back into your body. And for a moment, thank this beautiful body, this energy, this physicality, for the mind and the heart and the belly, all of the brains, all of the cells, particles, and waves. Thank you to this group, and thank you to the partners below and to the Earth Mother herself. Thank you to all the celestial presences and all that are also sharing love. They thank you for reminding them and remembering yourself. The unified nature of love is as easy as breathing in and breathing out. Let it be and let it be done.
Thank you, Kathy. And when you feel like it, you can open your eyes. Get together.
Love is but a song we sing, fear make me die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. When a bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may go, we will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last. We are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now, right now.
There we go. Thank you. Will Cates. Nice job. So, in the reading, we talked about giving and receiving. And what he's talking about is, as much as we give, we receive. And we're the There's a water fountain of prosperity that if we put a thimbleful, if we think that's what we deserve, then what's going to come to us is a thimbleful. It's up to us. The water is flowing full flow. It's a water fountain of infinite prosperity. And it's us that open and shut that flow. It's not the divine. So as much as we give, we get. It's reciprocal. So if we're hanging on to stuff, there's no room for anything to come in. Because we're holding on. We're in fear. We're going, okay, I only got this much. But the infiniteness of the divine is with us, flows to and through us, and we control the rheostat about how much is coming in. Okay? God's got it there all the time. So I'm asking you to open up and give with abundance to the Center for Conscious Living. The place that we come every week, the place we open our heart, the place we see each other, the place we get spiritual sustenance. Okay? Henry's going to read our offertory blessing.
Please join me for the blessing of the offering. Thank you, God, for this abundance that is mine to share. I bless this gift and give it to thee in gratitude and joy, knowing that as I give, I do receive.
Thanks. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. So we give thanks for these gifts and tithes that are from the divine, that divine flow that is infinite, that divine prosperity that flows to all of us and flows through us to the Center for Conscious Living. And we give thanks. Give thanks to the congregation for opening their hearts and their wallets, giving thanks for the divine supplying us with the infinite amount of prosperity. We give thanks for this beautiful consciousness that is CCL. And so it is. So now, yes. Okay. Now, this is, as I always say, my favorite part of the service. I know we have one person here for the first time, so if, Michael, if you would mind standing up. Anybody else here for the first time? I don't think so. There you go. There you go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Or back after a long time? That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Ready? So, everybody else, hands up. Send this blessing out to these amazing souls. Repeat after me. Welcome to the Center for Conscious Living. We are a heart-centered spiritual community. We open ourselves to you in love. We recognize the perfection of God within you. We celebrate the joyous being that you are. You are a radiant point of light. We are blessed by your presence. Welcome home. So we've got a few announcements here. I want to thank, all right, we're going to do this quick. Will, Kathy Milano, Henry and Margot, Norman, John, Marty, Bob. I got it. Did you hear me stop? Bob, Holly, Keith, and Keith. So thank you all for your service. I appreciate it. And Junie. I don't know what she did, but she was here. and Mark and Lynn also. So thank you all for your help. And Charmaine, thank you. Nope, you helped. Thank you. We're leaving here and after the service, and we're going to go downstairs and join the St. Matthew's. Their unveiling or the ribbon cutting is at 12:30, so we're trying to make this quick. Honoring Mia and Al, as we said, it's Al's birthday. Mia passed a year ago on October 30th. Next, on the 26th, we're having a Taizé service, like Reverend Christina said, for honoring Reverend Marlene. Keep telling friends and stuff about the energy program, about the solar program. Keep doing that. We're doing great with it. It's a nice windfall. Marty wants me to say about the Green Faith. There is the. It's in 3 weeks, Marty. Yes, 3 weeks from this past Friday, 21st of November. Okay, 21st of November. Let's go as a group. It's we're packing up Thanksgiving stuff for. There's a sign-up list in the back. Thank you. And we're in tandem with, I wanted to say cahoots, but that's not, we're in tandem with St. Matthew. We're all doing it together. So if you can be there, they've done it in the past, and it's a wonderful opportunity. Sustainability, if you haven't done auto tithing, do it, please. Anything else that you need to know is in your newsletter. Let's circle up. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as our power, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. So let's take a nice deep breath, breathing in this service, breathing in that brilliant meditation, breathing in this music that Will so adeptly gave to us. So knowing that this is the activity of God, knowing that we receive that energy, that flow, that perfection, that we're always receiving it. But through this service that guides us on wings of angels through to our next service next Sunday, knowing that this week flows easily and effortlessly and all of our desires are made manifest, that we get to be in the world instead of do, that we recognize our own magnificence and the magnificence of everyone around us, that we know of that divine flow, that support, that love, that guidance is ours by divine right. And we accept it, and we expand it, we share it. So in this love and peace we say, and so it is. Are you ready? All right. If you'll repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my
Life is
feelings.
in my feelings.
Life is in all my activities.
Life is in all of my activities.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I share it.
I share it.
I am it.
I am it.
And I accept it.
Accept it
How?
just the way that it is.
Thank you, life.